What's up, guys?
How are you doing today?
Doing great, thank you.
So what do you think about today's announcement that you're finally getting a chance to move on to the next level of pro baseball?
I think before you start thinking about that, it's just we got a game today that'll be a big game, and we need to win to tie the series and focus on that game, and then a little bit of traveling. So.
There's got to be a part of you that's really excited though about the next opportunity for your career. To take that next challenge.
I think for all the opportunities that I've been given by the Mets, I'm very thankful for. The opportunity to come here and everything that the Fireflies did and their fans and the support and everybody here in the state of South Carolina has been super supportive, and everywhere we've traveled through the Sally League's been great. Giant Cats, and we've had a lot of fun. And this next opportunity, take it head on and try to have a lot of fun as well.
Tim, we saw the picture on Twitter last night with your sister, the little Tebow fan section going on. When did you kind of have an idea that this might be happening?
Pretty recent, and but that's always fun to have some family time and being able to hang with my nieces a little bit.
Did that have anything to do with it, or they were just?
No. They were just hanging. So came for the weekend to hang.
What would be your best memory of Columbia?
What would be my best memory? I think it's always the people. I think that wherever you are, hopefully the people is the best part. I'm a people person. The people here have been great. The fans, everybody involved with the Fireflies have been awesome, and some great relationships from it.
Tim, how satisfying, how gratifying is it to know that you performed well enough to get called up? I guess what does this announcement mean for you personally?
I think you just got to take it in stride as it's the next opportunity. Stay focused, work hard, try to improve, and take it head on. And I know that I got a long way to go. Still improving every day, I feel like, and try to keep those improvements coming.
What do you think it means that you helped the Fireflies become the top-drawn club in the Sally League, and you sold out games wherever you went?
I think the fan support has been great. Obviously here, but then everywhere we went, people have shown up, and it's not just for me. I think it's for our entire team, and it definitely feels good to have fans show up and support.
And do you feel like, you told us that you felt like you were improving each step of the way, month after month, game after game. Mm-hmm. Realize this is just you're just changing location. You're not changing the season right now.
No.
Do you feel like those improvements can continue at a higher advanced league? Well,
I think you just got to, continue to work on those things and try to show it every game, even if the results are there or they're not there. Sometimes that's the game of baseball, Like yesterday, I thought I had 3 really good at-bats in the game, and, you have no hits to show for it. But, I know that my progress has led me to being able to have 3 good at-bats, to bring in 2 guys and to hit the ball hard, and sometimes it falls, sometimes it doesn't. And so as an athlete, it's like you can't worry about all those things, right? You have to focus on, all right, am I seeing the pitches? Am I identifying them? What am I doing with them? Am I finding things I can do damage with? And so it's just, as an athlete, you have to be able to compartmentalize every little thing so you know where you're at, what you need to do, and not just the results or whatever else people are talking about.
Tim, I know it's a unique situation, of course. A lot of guys that do get called up, they're maybe 19, 20, 21 years old. You've obviously done a bunch of different things outside of minor league baseball. But what are some of the things that you might, going to take away, whether as a person or as a player, as you move on now?
What will I take away from
something
here?
That you learned down here?
So much. I learned so much from Jose and Joel and Hertzie and, even a lot of my teammates. For me, it was the first time getting to really play professional baseball, and so just learning so much from different guys. Getting certain leads, stealing off guys, being able to get certain jumps in the outfield, identifying pitchers. There's so many different things that I've learned from all the coaches and a lot of the players.
Tim, is this kind of an oddity in sports, the way Major League Baseball does this, minor league baseball does this? In the middle of your Bronco season, you don't leave the team and say goodbye to a whole bunch of guys. That's got to be a unique
It's a little bit
experience.
Different. Yeah, it's a little different. Definitely something that, was different than anything I've gone through before. But you got to get used to it. And I think that spring training helps you a little bit with that, because I played literally at every single level from top to bottom there. And so you get used to just kind of moving around. Every day you showed up, you didn't know which team you were going to be on. So I think that prepares you a little bit for it. But at the same time, for the last 3 months, I've been playing with a lot of these guys. And so I think one of the good things for the end of the first half run was, we just had a lot of fun together and we were competing, and that really helped. And so it does put a little strain on that when, everybody's moving around, but that's part of the game.
Tim, speaking on that subject, you said after your first game, this was all new. You had never experienced anything like this.
That's true.
64 before this today, 65 games into your minor league career. Is this feeling more familiar? How are you adjusting to this whole process?
For sure, it's definitely feeling more familiar and getting adjusted to it. But, it's still, for most of these guys, they've been doing it for years, and for me, it's been a half year. So it's still getting adjusted to it. It's not something that's home yet, but it's you're getting more and more comfortable to it.
What do you think about the idea that you're going back to Florida? What does that mean for you to be playing back in your home state?
I obviously love Florida, so it'd be nice. Be great to see, be a little closer to some family. But the goal and the focus is on the task at hand, and that's improving as a baseball player.
What would you say to folks who say maybe your stats at least don't look like a guy who maybe deserves to go up? And is it what you were talking about, the idea being that maybe that you're seeing the pitches in a certain way that's earned you this promotion?
Well, I think for me that's not something that I have to answer. I just go out there and try to work, and it's a lot smarter, wiser people than me that make those decisions. I just try to show up and play hard every day.
Tim, I know you've been through this different places, whether it was Denver, whether it was down in Florida. You come here to Columbia. Of course, as Gamecock fans, maybe people that might have cheered against you when you played
couple
against you. But you see all the support that you had, the Tebow jersey, just how quick you were able to just have people buy in to being able to cheer for you, and all the impact you brought to the community. Restaurant sales going up and this and that. I mean, how does that make you feel, knowing that you left this place, but you had all these people behind you?
Well, the goal is when you're somewhere, hopefully you leave it just a little bit better than you found it, and hopefully that was the case here. But also, I think the people here had a great impact on me as well. It's a great town, great city, and a lot of really awesome people. So I know they had a big impact on me too. So I'm very grateful. But I'm still not a Gamecock fan.
George convinced you yesterday?
Do what?
I said George Rogers, didn't he convince you yesterday?
No, he didn't convince me yesterday, although he's an awesome guy. So.
Do you expect different pressures of playing in Florida, being around so many people? It's not a highly attended league compared to maybe some of the crowds we've seen here, but people obviously are still already talking about you returning to your home state.
Not really. I mean, I'm not really going to worry about it. Whether there's fans or there's no fans, just show up and focus on the task at hand. That's kind of always been my approach. And on one hand, when you love the support and all the people coming out, but at the same time, wait till the 7th inning comes and you hear what the people sometimes the people are saying when they had a couple of those drinks from the concession stand. Sometimes they change their tune. So what fans sometimes can say can change pretty fast, and so you can't do something for the fans.
Tim, we've asked you what you've learned playing here, but what do you think you've proven to yourself and to others watching about your ability to play this game and handle the enormous challenges that you faced so far in the first few months?
Just that you take it head on and try to get a little bit better every day, and that's the focus. I'm not playing super with trying to prove to everybody. I'm out there having fun, trying to get better every day.
Yeah, Charleston River Dogs apologized for some things that they did during their games with you a couple weekends ago. Did you see those things?
I mean, you hear and see a lot of things, but I think there are probably more rough conditions than Charleston throughout the season. So I'm so used to, dealing with whatever it is or whatever people are saying, and that's not very unique to me. Did you appreciate at least that they apologized for what they did? Because some people seem to be offended by it. Yeah, I honestly don't even pay too much attention. I didn't even know what people were really saying. I mean, I heard about it a little bit, and so, if they felt bad about something, I appreciate the apology. But, the people that I dealt with there were very nice, and, their managers is one of the nicest guys that that I've met in the league. And so if they did some silly things, then they did them. I wasn't worried about it. We were trying to get some wins, so we got a playoff spot. that didn't happen.
One
But
last
yeah.
Tim, any nervousness about taking that next step forward, maybe facing better pitchers, better, you know, a different kind of challenge? Does that bring a little anxiety?
No, sir, not really. I think it's just the next opportunity. If anything, you get a little excited about another challenge. So go in there and you know, got to play with a lot of those guys in spring. So I think that'll help, and get to play for Coach Kruder, who's a very good coach. I've known him for a while. That'll be great, and go to work.
All right, guys.
All
Thank
right.
you so much.
Thank y'all. God bless you guys.
Appreciate it. Good luck.
Thank you.
Get a chance to go to the Gamecock practices at least to